Is it okay to watch explicit movies and porn if I want to help my sex life? Well, I understand. Our culture is absolutely saturated with all these images, but I want to give you something to think about before you make a decision to do that. Hi, I'm Mary Whitman Ortiz, relationship coach and Christian sex educator, and I do get asked lots of questions about sex, so I have the Ask Mary series here. If you have a question that you would like answered, please put it in the comments. And let's go back to today's question. Is it okay to watch explicit movies and porn if I just want to help my sex life in my marriage? Well, these are 5 hidden fallouts that could happen, and I want you to consider this so that you can make a smart decision. Number 1, this is self-centered behavior. It is about me in the moment without thinking about how it affects other people. And truly, your wife will feel unloved. Even if you're doing something in secret, it begins to cause a division within you. And so she will be aware of that. Number 2, it can cause a possible addiction. Now, you may say, hey, it's just small, it's just every once in a while. But because it's such a fast transaction and it takes very little effort to watch porn, you get hooked. And then as addictions go, you do it more often and you get deeper, heavier with the types of things that you're watching. And it can really spiral out of hand faster than you were aware. Number 3, it will divide your focus for your wife. I mean, you're basically choosing your wife for something that's artificial. And that is harmful on all the levels. And listen, she'll feel used if you come with an attitude of just expectations. And really, pornography is completely artificial. The only thing that's real is the sex trafficking that is happening to get those people into those roles of being filmed. Not everyone is choosing to be filmed in pornography by choice. Number 4, your wife will not respond the same way that you are seeing sex portrayed in pornography. So it's not really helping you. It's not educational because she won't respond that way. You know why? God made her, God made you a whole person, and to experience intimacy, spirit, soul, and body. And if it becomes just about the flesh, then there will be a huge disconnect and so much harm being sown into your marriage. And then a 5th fallout, it defies marriage. It defiles it. It just eliminates everything good that God had set up for you. And there's a passage from Matthew 5:28 that says, even if you look on another woman with lust, that you have committed adultery. So that may not be your desire at all, but those subtle practices can lead you to this place that is absolutely going to be harmful to you and your marriage. And I would just hate to see that happen. And maybe you just don't realize God has a lot of good designed for sex and marriage, so many wonderful things. Maybe you just need some prompts to start having these conversations with your spouse. So I would suggest my books. Why can't I talk to her about sex? Why can't I talk to him about sex? That will help you to understand some of the blocks that you've had. There's a template there, a letter that you can write each other, things you've learned about yourself, and that will be a starting place so that you can create great intimacy in your marriage. Thanks so much for joining me today. And remember, God's design for a thriving marriage is intimate connection in spirit, soul, and body.